This is a very important video. You need to listen up if you want to get a grade A-. I keep getting asked, Jed, it's the holidays. What do I do? Do I go ahead or do I catch up? It's the easiest answer because you have been sold a lie. You have been sold a lie by tutoring centers, by a lot of teachers. A lot of tutoring centers, their business model is to accelerate you and get you ahead for the point of it, just so you feel smarter. It's like this whole thing where everyone's going to tutoring and they're trying to get ahead because they feel good. I was barely ever ahead. I got ahead towards the end of the year, but at the start of the year, I was just in line, if not a tiny bit behind. Not behind, but like taking my time. Especially because I was school captain, especially because I was playing first 15 rugby. I had to take my time with stuff, and I obviously had a lot of extracurriculars. I've said this analogy all the time, but if you haven't heard of it, I'm going to just reiterate it. I'm going to keep reiterating it in most videos. Two students, student A, student B. Student A has a test coming up. For example, I don't know, his half yearly year 12 test coming up. What he does, or she, whoever it is, student A, instead of trying to get ahead, catches up, gets everything green on their traffic light system. If you don't know the traffic light system, you rate each of your topics green, meaning you're amazing at it. You get everything right and pass papers. Orange means you're meh, and red means you're shit at it. Like you get everything wrong and you don't understand it. You miss your Anki cards. Obviously, I'm talking about my study system of Anki, past papers, and the traffic light system. It's my 3-step study system. You won't hear anyone talking about it because I'm the first guy to talk about it on this stuff, and everyone hopped on the Anki bandwagon. But I feel like I didn't invent it. People use Anki before me, of course, but I brought it mainstream to a lot of people in Australia. Obviously, it's been mainstream overseas and in uni circles, but for high school students, I like to think I have brought it to everyone. So what you need to realize is that the student A catches up, then the exam next term or the exam later never has to do that content again. Never has to relearn that content because it's in their Anki, it's in here, they keep it green. Maybe some little things regress to orange, but quickly, like within a couple of days, they get it back to green before the test. Versus student B, who says, let's get ahead. Let's get ahead because, oh my God, the test is coming up and I'm going to get ahead because then I'm in front of the content. Guys, getting ahead, all it does for you, if you're not already caught up and you're not in a good space to get ahead, if you're not ready, getting ahead is like recognition. I can have seen your face before, but I don't remember your name. We want recall, not recognition. Recall takes time. You can't just learn something a week before the test and be able to recall it as well as you would 10 weeks before. It's scientifically proven, active recall, especially with the spaced repetition, right? So what I need you to understand is you need to stop being like student B and be more like student A. Don't be like student B because student B gets ahead, then 2 weeks before the test is like, okay, test in 2 weeks. I'm still learning content, but the stuff from last term, oh my God, it's in the test. Miss didn't tell me, sir didn't tell me. Oh my God, it's in the test and I don't remember it all. So the 2 weeks or the week or probably the day, depending on who you are and how you study, leading up to the test, they're cramming all of the term before stuff or whatever, the term or terms before. They're red, orange, and some greens on the traffic light system for that. They're still learning content because in year 12 and in year 11 and year 10, you learn content right up to the test, right? So they're still learning content. They're learning content, but they're having to catch up on stuff from last term. Too much, burnout. That's what happens with burnout. There's literally burnout. That is the story of burnout. When there's a massive gap between where you are content-wise or skills-wise and preparation-wise and where you need to be. Now that gap's going to be larger if there's a whole bit of content that you haven't caught up on because it's ages ago. If you have to catch up quickly, whenever I would burn out in the younger years, it's when I had to catch up for a test quickly. And I couldn't be fucked. And I was like, shit, test coming. Don't study, burnout. Burnout comes from an overload of stress that comes from this gap between where you are and where you need to be for the test. So make this gap always zero, if not tiny gap, right? Always be always be in line with your topics, if not like a week behind if you're going slowly. Always catch up in the holidays. Always be green on stuff that you've already learned. If you've learned something, your priority should be to make sure everything before is already green, keeping it green. Spend an hour or a couple hours every week, an hour on each session a week, just reviewing past content. In your Anki review, you should be doing it. That's why I set you up with Anki. That's why I tell you guys to use Anki. Always catch up. Hope you guys understand this analogy. Be like student A, catch up, so you never have to play catch up later, and then you're ready for the test. You only have to study, learn the new stuff, and you can get into past papers ASAP, rather than having to be learning content up to a test. You shouldn't be learning content up to the test and relearning content up to a test. You should know it. Basically, with the study system, I say, with Anki, past papers, and the traffic light system, especially with Anki, you learn something, you write your notes or make your Anki flashcards. Because you're doing Anki reviews daily and you're reviewing the content, Anki tells you when to do it. Obviously, you don't review it daily. You'll review it for the first couple of days in a row, then once a week, then once every 2 weeks, because Anki spaces it out based on how good you are with it, right? Anki tells you what you need to study. Again, if you don't know how to use Anki, I'll put a link in the description on this video, and it'll teach you exactly how to use it. If you don't know what it is, if you have no clue what I'm talking about, you need to be using it. Flashcard app, amazing. I'm going to be making my own flashcard app in the next couple months, 6 months, or whatever. But for now, Anki. Anyway, so I completely lost my train of thought, but I think I was just saying that you should always be on top of content. You should never be catching up. You should always learn something and never forget it because of Anki. You should learn something and never forget it. If not, if it's green, when you learn it, get it to orange. You should fully learn the thing that you're learning now and then go on. Now you might be thinking, but last term stuff isn't in this term's test, so like why would I have to get ahead? Trust me, that's the worst mindset you can have. Even if it's not in the test, obviously if the test is in a week, study the stuff in the test. But if the test is in a couple of weeks, like 4 weeks, catch up quickly before you have to really study for the test. Catch up quickly, even if it's not in the test. You should go into year 12, especially year 11, always being caught up, never playing catch up, never ever playing catch up. Is the worst game you can play, playing catch up. So always be caught up, then get ahead. But getting ahead's overrated. This is the second part of the video. First, I've explained why you need to catch up. Getting ahead's overrated. I feel tutoring companies, especially the people that come to me wanting to get caught up, they always say, you know, at tutoring we're caught up and blah, 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 my tutor wants me to get ahead. I think it's overrated. I never have tutoring. I don't think you need tutoring. It's why I started Elite Achievers, because I wanted to create an extremely affordable version of tutoring that's not even tutoring, that you get help, you get questions every single day in the community. We're making a new web app where we can have an AI in there where you can ask the AI questions and get instant responses. It's going to have the HSC curriculum and the VCE curriculum and the QCE curriculum all in there. We're going to train the AI so you can ask the questions ASAP at no added cost. Our community is right now just over $65 a month for every subject, guides for every subject, weekly calls, daily calls. And we're going to have an AI and a new app. That's besides the point. I think tutoring's overrated. I think tutoring's brutally expensive and blatantly a bit of a ripoff. Obviously it's good. Don't get me wrong. It can work. And I did tutor students, but the reason I stopped and I moved into Elite Achievers, making my own community, is because you pay hundreds a month. Some even pay up to thousands a month. The return on investment isn't insane. And I feel like these tutoring companies pay these like accelerated packages where in holidays you go there and you get accelerated in subjects. But I think you should just catch up, and I think you should just learn how to study properly, because they don't teach you that. How come they want your money to teach you content, but they don't ever teach you how to learn? You never learn how to learn. It's like a runner going to running lessons to sprint, but they don't even know how to walk. It's like, I don't understand it. So teach how to study. Teachers don't teach you how to study. Most tutoring places don't teach you how to study. Hence why I'm here. So that's my verdict. I won't go too much into study systems and stuff. I just want to quickly put this video up today and say, this is why I believe you should always catch up and not get ahead. If you have any questions, ask me down below. And I hope you have a great end to your year. Enjoy.